Hello my hiking friends, it is nice to see you here. Today I will show you what's in my backpack and I will tell you how I lost 2.4 kilograms from my bag's base weight. So, let's get started. So I started hiking more seriously last year, and the gear that I was using was just something homemade, some cheap things that I could find and so on. So this year I decided I will switch some heavier things up to make my base weight more lighter and make my hiking experience more enjoyable. So my last year's base weight was around 10 kilograms or maybe even more at the beginning because I didn't know what to pack. And now I got it to around 7.4 kilograms. I will start from the thing where I reduced the weight the most, and it is my sleeping bag. I bought a new sleeping bag. It's a down sleeping bag, Marmot Hydrogen. You can see it's pretty small, and I could compress it to a smaller version, but I would have to buy a different compression bag for it. So this was my old sleeping bag. You could compress it to a much smaller one, but it is still really heavy. I lost 1.3 kilograms for just switching up these sleeping bags. The second biggest thing where I lost the weight was my backpack. I bought a new Osprey backpack. It's an Osprey Exos 48-liter backpack. I haven't hiked with it yet, but right now I'm quite impressed with it. It only weighs 1.3 kilograms. My old bag was 2.3 kilograms, and it's a really lightweight bag. Can't wait to try it out. As a comparison, this is my old Ferrino bag. It holds together 70 liters, and I already tried it out. The new one does fit all of my gear in it, and there will be even room for additional stuff, so I will gladly retire this bag, but it served me well. So next thing, this is my tarp. It's a lightweight TD Hammocks tarp, and it saved me 200 grams. This is my old tarp. I bought it from eBay, a really cheap one. It was like 30 euros or something, but it's quite heavy. This is a down/synthetic jacket that I bought for these chilly Estonian nights. It weighs 350 grams. It's quite nice. The torso of it is down, and the sleeves are synthetic. The hood is also. So if these parts catch some rain, I won't worry so much. And it's a Jack Wolfskin jacket that I got from sale in the local hiking store. So let's see how it holds up. But in the last years I used a soft shell that is much heavier than this down jacket, and it is not so warm either. So I will definitely save more weight with this because I will not bring additional clothing with me when I have this. And the last thing where I shaved some weight off is my cooking system. The cooking pot remains the same, but I bought an alcohol stove with a windscreen. I still don't have a pot stand for this because I haven't used the alcohol stove before, and I didn't know I needed a pot stand. So I think I will craft some pot stand. I will try to make it fit in here. and this would fit here also, so it would be like this compact kit. So why I switched from gas burner to an alcohol stove, I didn't like how much waste I produced with these gas stoves, because every time when I emptied this one canister, I didn't know where to throw it. You can't throw it in normal garbage, you have to recycle it somewhere. And it just made me sad how much trash I was making that isn't even a normal trash. So I bought an alcohol stove where I can just buy the alcohol and I don't have so much waste afterwards. And also I made my bag 60 grams lighter. Yes, 60 grams. So these were the things that I switched from last year, and now the rest of it is the same, so I will just show you these things. Trekking poles, and it says on the pole that they are world's lightest trekking poles. I don't know if it's true, but one pole weighs 158 grams. I can make them bigger and also small enough to attach to my backpack. A sleeping mat. It's the Therm-a-Rest Z-lite sleeping mat, and I cut away 4 pieces from this mat to make it shorter, and the rest of it is for my dog Luna, so she would have a warm place to sleep on. As I'm a short person, I don't need so long mat, so this is enough for me. My extra clothes. So of course the clothes I will bring will depend on what weather I will have when I go hiking, and the Estonian weather can be really fluctuating, so it all depends, but most definitely I will be taking these things. My warm underwear that I will wear when I go to sleep, and also what I can wear when it gets really cold in daytime. An extra shirt, extra socks and gloves. This will be my ground sheet and rain poncho 2-in-1. It is actually one thing that added weight to my bag compared to the last year's kit. Last year I used a plastic bag for my ground cover, a really cheap and not so effective rain jacket, and a simple plastic poncho, rain poncho, to go with this rain jacket because it didn't hold so much rain. So I decided I will ditch these 3 things and I will start using this one. It's a rain poncho that actually can be used as a shelter as well. It's a really heavy duty poncho, and I will try it out how I feel with this one. The new system is actually 400 grams heavier than my old system, but I really hate this rain jacket thing that I have to put it on and take it off all the time when it sort of rains and sort of doesn't. So I will try to make it work with this rain poncho that I can... Oh, anyway, I will show you in a future video how I want to use it. I will see how it works out. Maybe I will switch back to my old stuff, maybe I don't. These are my small things. My watercolor kit. I did a video about what's inside of my kit, so I will put a card here so you can go and check it out. These are my toiletries. Actually, as I weighed all of this back, it weighs like 300 grams, so maybe I can take something off here to make it lighter, but I have bug spray here, I have hand sanitizer, sunscreen, toilet paper, some food warmers in case I will get cold. I have wet napkins here, some hair ties, and yeah, that's all. My stuff for the camera and for the phone, battery bank and some cords and extra battery for the camera. And as I'm quite lazy with starting a fire, I have some fire starting kit here with the ignition cubes, lighter, matches in a separate bag, and duct tape, of course. Then a totally new item to my kit. It's a Sawyer water filter with the syringe to make a backwash. I haven't used it yet, but hopefully I will reduce my back weight with carrying less water with me dramatically, so I have high hopes for it. A headlamp, my Swiss Army knife, compass that I will not leave behind, although I haven't used it many times. The map and the small information brochure for the trail. Emergency blanket, the space blanket. And I will not leave behind this little comfort item. That's a small sitting mat that weighs close to nothing, but it's so comfortable to use it when on campsite or when drawing, just sitting down and so on. But I have a dog. Yes, I have a dog, Luna, and I will have to carry some things for Luna as well with me. And these add some kilograms to my backpack, so I will show you them right now. So the first item is Luna's rain jacket. I used it last year as well, so this is definitely going with us on our trips. A small bowl for Luna. It's a nice collapsible one, and I will keep it hanging on my backpack so I can reach it anytime. And put some water in here and give it to Luna. It is a bit too small for evening feed time, so I will have to fill it out 2 times to have all the food in it what Luna eats. So maybe I will switch it up to a bigger one. This is Luna's sleeping bag. It is quite heavy, 700 grams, so I am not sure yet how many times will I take it with me when I go hiking, just because of the weight. Maybe I will take just a fleece blanket for her, and she has a sleeping mat as well. So this is her sleeping mat, 4 pieces from my own sleeping mat, and it should keep her warm in the night time, so the cold from the ground won't creep up on her. Yeah. And this is a backpack for Luna. I will not be carrying it. Luna will be carrying it, but all of these things I will have to carry because they are too heavy for Luna or too big for her back. So most probably I will put some water in here for Luna, put some food items for Luna, and she will carry these things for her own. These things will add up to 1.1 kilograms. So my base weight with Luna's base weight will be will be close to 9 kilograms. What I think is okay. So I will list all of the things that I have here down in the description box as well, so you can go and check these things out if you want to. Thank you for watching. I hope you found something interesting from this video. By the way, I succumbed to social pressure and I made a Hiker in Estonia Facebook page. So if you want to keep in touch in Facebook, you can find me when you type in Hiker in Estonia. I will definitely be sharing some new content there, some new pictures or new thoughts. You can also find me on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Go for a hike, and I will see you next week. Bye!